Hi and welcome to Tammy's Travel Tales, and today we're going to Egypt, one of my favourite places, enchanting Egypt. So last year my on the ground crew arranged for me to have a few days rest after my trips at a place called Al Fayoum, an oasis 2.5 hours from Cairo. It's a small town, a coastal town, and it has an artisan village with ceramics and pottery. Beautiful handmade stuff. And I was travelling with Lisa from Pink Lotus Tours, who's my organiser there. She's also Australian. So the two of us were having a little rest out there and hanging out, and there was a group of yogis doing their teacher training at the hotel. There's only like 12 rooms at this place, very small. So I got to join them for a few yoga classes. They invited me, and then the Bedouin Tourism Association showed up for a conference. About 40 Bedouin men in their white robes and red and white headscarves, often associated with Yasser Arafat. And they were also very quiet and respectful to us, and we didn't even really know they were there. But one thing we did notice was this kind of creepy security guard who was just sort of following us around the grounds and watching us read our books and just sit around and do nothing, take photographs of the beautiful plants that were there and the wildlife. So on about day 3, I said to Lisa, maybe we should go for a walk. Come on, let's get out of this hotel, because we'd just been sort of kind of chilling out. So off we go out the gates, and he starts following us. And I turned around and said, look, you know, we're just going for a walk. You don't need to follow us. And he said, yes, I do need to follow you. I am your personal security guard. And I said, what do you mean? And Lisa's ground crew had arranged this for us, but didn't inform us they had also arranged a security guard to watch us. So he wasn't really creepy. He was just doing his job, and the poor guy must have been so bored. I don't know what he was reporting back, like, oh, they've been reading magazines again all day, or now they're eating lunch, or they're having a nap. So boring. So anyway, we're going for a walk, so that was exciting. And they'd also arranged a driver for us. So we had a driver actually sort of meet us, Mohammed. So he picked us up in his old Peugeot. He was so embarrassed by his car because it was sort of on the spur of the moment thing, and which we didn't mind at all, that it was rusty and had kind of milk crates for seats or something. It was pretty rugged anyway. We weren't going to be going very far or very fast. All the roads were dirt. But we just wanted to see a hotel up the road. We wanted to go and look at some pottery and just sort of, have a look around. So we get in to the car and we start to go off, and here's our security guy sort of like running beside us with a machine gun. And then Mohammed stops the car and says something to him, which I imagine is, don't be ridiculous. Are you going to get in the car? How long are you going to do that for? So when he pops in the car and he's got his gun, out the window, Lisa and I are in the back seat. So we go and have a look around this hotel, and then they take us to this beautiful pottery place. So I've got 2 bowls I bought. They're just stunning. And unlike other ceramics in other countries I've seen, it's a very light clay, so you can bring it home and didn't break or anything. So we go in, we see how the process, how they make it and fire it and all of that, and the designs, and buy a couple of things. And then we're waiting outside. We're like, where are these guys? The driver and the security guard. They're shopping and they're buying so much stuff. They're filling the boot of the car with whole dinner sets. It's incredible. We're like, oh, guys, we're ready to go now. They're like, oh, we're nearly ready. Just, a few more things, grabbing a teapot. Oh, anyway, that was funny. So they get all their shopping in the car, and even though they live there, obviously they could go there anytime. But anyway, we drive off up the road, and Mohammed stops at this tiny little hole in the wall shop, and he says, my wife works at this shop and he wants to introduce us. So she comes out and hello, all of that. And then he asks her something, and she comes out with 4 juice boxes, like the poppers, and she gives us 1 each. And so we're sitting in this little rusty car, and we're all like, and this guy with his gun out the window, and he turns around and looks in the back seat and he smiles. Well, we haven't seen him smile the whole couple of hours we've been together. And it was just so hysterical that we're all slurping on these little juice boxes in this little bumpy car we all start laughing and we just got the giggles. You know, when you just have one of those things. And it's so fabulous when these things happen because it just transcends any language barrier. We all could totally see the ridiculous of the situation of what was happening and how funny it was. And it was just such a lovely little afternoon that we had with these two guys that we hardly spoke to, but it was really entertaining and fun and unique and just really why I love travel. So I don't know if I'll get back to Al Fayoum anytime soon, but still love all of Egypt, and I look forward to exploring more new places next time I'm there. All right, have a great day. Until next time.